All right, we are back. There's so much happening, Jim. It's a packed show, as you could tell, based on just everything.
People coming in and out, going everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but I know we have a little more Raw to get to.
Very little, because here's the main event was Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker against LA Knight and Jimmy Uso. And they had been teasing through the show. Jay was telling Jimmy, don't team with LA Knight. We got our match on Saturday. Don't worry about him. And Jimmy's been telling Jay, don't be telling me what to do. You're not wearing the Ula fella. And so they have the match. And I like the bronze. I want to see where this is going. Right before this, I had been interrupted by a phone call from someone from sunny New Jersey. When I went back to it, started watching the match, it started buffering again. The stream on Netflix, and I've not only been watching Netflix, I've been watching Raw, but also I watched that Charlie Sheen documentary on Netflix. I broke down and actually watched streaming for my own pleasure.
How was it? I've been meaning to watch it.
Well, he was really fucked up, but he's all right now. But boy, he had a lot of fun and made a lot of money fucked up.
Was it well done?
It was his fuck uppery?
No, the actual documentary, the film.
Yes, but he fucked up really good too. He fucked up about as good as you can fuck up.
Hey, while you're on a string of watching documentaries on Netflix, there's a really, really, really good Devo documentary they just put up.
Well, the problem is my relationship with Netflix has devolved because when I went back, I started watching this match, it started buffering. And it would just freeze up and the little circle, and it would say 25% and then 50% or whatever. And it would start up again, and then it would go another minute and blah, blah, blah. And I'm trying to watch this thing. And by the way, before anybody says, oh, Cornette, he's got shitty internet. My speed is 941 over 918. And if people know what that means, it's even more profound. So below me. I got all the speed they can give me, Captain. So finally, they hit simultaneous cold tags to LA Knight and Bron Breakker, and LA Knight made his comeback. But they stopped him, but he came out of that and hit the elbow drop off the top on Bronson Reed, and then Uso splashed him 1-2, and Bron Breakker saved. And LA Knight and Bron Breakker go over the top rope to the floor. And Uso does a dive on Bronson Reed. And then it started buffering again, and then it just stuck there. And I finally said, what the fuck? It has taken me almost 30 minutes to watch a fucking 10-minute match. And I read on the internet that after the bronze won, LA Knight speared Jey Uso. So he may be turning heel. Or did he spear him, or he blunt force trauma?
He didn't spear him. He got up behind him with the chair, teasing he would do something. The fans started reacting. Jay turned around and saw him there. And then they had a moment of brotherhood. He put down the chair, and he came over, and they did the handshake. Everything was good.
Brotherhood.
He turns back around, Jay, to check on his brother Jimmy. And LA Knight spins him around and hits his... It's not exactly a stunner, and I forget what the real name is. The
BFT, the blunt force trauma.
There you go.
That's his thing.
Now, but again, Jay...
Well, I would have watched that if Netflix hadn't had a prostate problem with their stream.
But again, Jay hit LA Knight last week. So do you think it's as simple as LA Knight's turning heel? And by the way, thinking about it makes me think it should happen. Maybe it'll heat him up. Or do you think it's just they're going back and forth doing it to each other?
Well, because Jay didn't hit him on purpose last week. So if he hit him on purpose, he, who, him, he, too many pronouns, pal. If LA Knight hit Jay on purpose, then he's being an asshole about it. That's the way I think, for heaven's sake. You got to have some kind of pride. But yes, you're right, because the babyface side is crowded, and poor LA Knight, as much as people have liked him, has not been able to let them get him in that mix. So maybe as a heel, this might be some upward momentum.
And you saw a lot of him, or at least more than me, before he was LA Knight when he was Eli Drake. Was he a babyface or was he a heel? He was a heel, right?
No, he was a heel.
Yeah.
He was a heel, and because he had the promo, and he had that attitude that remember LA Knight, the megastar, before the people started getting behind him in the WWE, was a heel, was he not? And because he was,
yeah.
yes, he's got that natural cockiness, blah, 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 that then people started getting with, but they just didn't have time to get with it in TNA, at least at the time that I was there with him, they hadn't.
Well, that was WWE Raw